Hey YouTube, this is Wheezy Weeds. So I'm still doing my lawns. It's believe we're still in spring and summer's right around the corner, but I'm still taking new clients. I know I haven't posted lately. I know I said I would, and I haven't, but I'm still doing my lawn care service. Um, Definitely picking up. Very grateful, very blessed. I just finished servicing this lawn. I come every 2 weeks, and I've had this one over a year now. These were one of my first properties that I got, and I used to charge 75. Let me walk around just so you guys can get a little bit closer. I used to charge them 75 because the backyard, it's on a slope, so it's pretty. I mean, my riding lawnmower is able to do the trick, but we've had a lot of rain, and sometimes it'll struggle to come up that slope. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is hopefully the people that are starting to get into the business, or you're doing your research on what to do and what not to do. Let me give you what I learned the hard way of what not to do. So maybe like 6-7 months ago, I was doing this property, and then the owners of this house saw me. They came out, they talked to me. They're like, hey, how much do you charge them? And I had told them that I charge my clients 75 per visit, and they have me coming every 2 weeks. And they're like, oh, that's a little too high for us. Is there anything, can you work out a deal for us? And he's like, you can put us on the same schedule as them, and whenever you do theirs, you come do ours. And I was like, okay. I was like, it kind of makes sense, since they are right next to each other. So I was like, you know what, I'll charge y'all 65, and I'll charge my client 65 too, because I didn't want to charge them cheaper, and then if they talk to my old clients, they're like, hey, he's charging us 65, and my old clients are gonna get frustrated that I'm charging them more, and they've been with me since day one. So I texted my client, hey, great news, your neighbor just picked me up, and since I'm doing both of y'all yards at the same time, I'm charging y'all 65 now because of that. And they're like, oh great, that's perfect. Even now you can see that the weeds are pretty high, and no one's pretty much serviced this property. And I want to say I did it twice. I came 2 times out of 8 months to service a property, and every time I would come to do my regulars, I would text them the day before, be like, hey, I'll be there tomorrow, I'm doing your neighbor's yard, I'm gonna do yours too. And they're like, oh, can we actually push it for next week? Or hey, let's hold off a little bit. And then eventually it got to the point where you can probably even see there's a riding lawnmower back there, and they're like, oh, actually my son's doing it now. So I did it twice, and and after that I've never serviced this property ever again. And then I got stuck still servicing this property, and I'm losing $10 every visit. But it's part of the game. So even now, moving forward, if I have a property that's right next to another one, or down the block, or in the same cul-de-sac, and they're like, hey, can you cut our property? I just charge them what I'm charging that person. Normally averages for a small lawn, the cheapest I'll go is 55, and then I think the biggest lawn I have is like $90, maybe like 1 acre, 1.5 acres. But I normally charge them anywhere from 55 to 75 is my sweet spot. And then I have a few 60s. But I'm growing, it's I love it still. I still love it. I'm still out here on my days off servicing my properties. I have about 30. I am thinking about getting some help, and I did just get back my X350. It went down on me. It has 116 hours. It was giving me a little issue, so it was in the shop. And I did buy a new mower. I think it has 11 hours on it. I'll make a video about it. But we've had a lot of rain lately. You can even tell now it's a little overcast right now. So I didn't want to use my other mower because it is a lot heavier, and I didn't want to tear up the grass. So I used my riding lawnmower since I got it back. Very excited, still getting the hang of it. Again, it's like 11 hours in, but I'll make a video about it. But like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Peace.